live stream. Cool. Facebook.
Do people in Hong Kong still use Facebook?
Yeah. Most,
Okay.
I mean, mostly the older generation use Facebook. For us.
We are old.
No, just the cultural difference, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But most people use Instagram nowadays, right?
Yeah, young people use Instagram.
Mm.
And TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
Everyone is a content creators nowadays.
Yeah. It's quite scary, isn't it? Yeah, they can post anything they want. Yeah.
Tommy was here last month. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I spoke to him that we have the ECOP Thailand have this seminar series, and I asked him to like talk to you and invited you.
That's why.
Mm.
Yeah. What about the next one? Do you have somebody in mind?
Next time will be, who is it? Chemical oceanography or oceanographer or something.
Cool.
I'm not sure.
All right, guys, it's now broadcasting on 2 pages. We now go live already. So today we're gonna have like interesting talk from the topic that many people interested in, which is just of course is fish-based. And let me introduce two moderators here before. So the first one, Assistant Professor Dr. Kring Phaka Wangkulangkoon from Faculty of Science, Prince of Songkhla University. And also another one is Dr. Seupong Seungwan Sin from Prince of Songkhla University as well. And since you guys met Cheuk Ho before, so I will let Dr. Fang, Dr. Kring Phaka to introduce our speaker today.
Okay, it's my pleasure to introduce Cheuk Ho. He has over 12 years of experience in marine science education and outreach, and he now coordinates the FishBase and SeaLifeBase as SWIMS, which is the Swire Institute of Marine Science in the University of Hong Kong. And this FishBase and SeaLifeBase promote the ocean knowledge through global database. And Ho holds a master's degree in marine biological resources from Erasmus Mundus program and has delivered more than 100 seminars, trainings, and field excursions for schools, corporations, and professional organizations. He is also a part-time lecturer in applied ecology and conservation, and he creates engaging lessons and connect global and local ecological issues. He also leads citizen science programs that encourage public participation conservation as well. And today, he will give a talk about FishBase, swimming through data, exploring FishBase and its impact on marine science. So if you are ready, please maybe share your screen and maybe briefly introduce yourself and let's begin the talk.
At which event that you guys have met before? At which event or which conference?
Oh, I met Ho 2 years ago in biological science in Hong Kong, the University of Hong Kong that time. And actually, I think I heard from my student that Ho went to the ASI IPFC in Taiwan. Have you been there?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I couldn't go there this year. Yeah, I was supposed to go. Oh, you mean
Oh.
I don't know, like I went to Taiwan for different conferences, but I'm not sure.
But this one, you gave a talk online, I think.
Oh yeah, that one, IPFC, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So my student attend your talk, and they
Really?
told me that you are like virtual attending. that time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Cheuk Ho, where are the three universities you visited during Erasmus Mundus?
I was in Ghent in Belgium, the Sorbonne University in France, and then Oviedo University in Spain. Another one in Italy, I forgot the
Oh.
name of it. Yeah.
Nice.
You also
Cool.
know about the Erasmus program. Cool.
I think, yeah, most people know about that. It's
Yeah.
great chance to visit like 4 university at just one degree. Oh, you might get like different degree or dual degree from,
Yeah, 1 degree. I think like for the like the audience here, like I really highly recommend this program. Like Erasmus.
Among 4 university, which one you love
Like the
the
most?
most? Yeah.
Wow, I think I really like the course content in Belgium, the Ghent University, but like personal-wise, I really enjoy the life in Spain. Like it's very chill. I still have to work on my thesis, but it's the people are, relatively they're really like nice and smiley. Yeah. Cool. So wow. So sawadi krap, everyone.
Yeah. สวัสดีครับ
Yeah. Sabai di mai. I practice a bit. All right. So my candidate's name is Wu Cheuk Ho. So Cheuk Ho Wu. People usually call me Ho. I currently am working in University of Hong Kong as a coordinator between FishBase and Hong Kong. So I've been working on this job for more than 4 years, and I still really like it. So, but before I worked on this role, I was in like eco-shoreline projects, and yeah, I did quite a bit travels because of my previous job in ecotourism. So if you're interested to know more, then just look up my name or email me afterward. So if you don't mind, I would like to share the screen.
Sure.
Today. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, should I go ahead?
Please.
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, so today is just going to be a chit chat, so feel free to interrupt or just talk over. Right. So yeah, again, sawasdee krap, everyone. And today, I hopefully like the talk's not gonna be more than 30 minutes. And so basically we are going to talk about like what's a FishBase and how it works and why should I care about FishBase and how to contribute to FishBase. So I'm not sure how many people here like have heard about FishBase is. Tachana, have you heard about FishBase before?
I heard about EcoPath and EcoSim first, and those modeling led me to know FishBase.
Yeah. So it's a EcoPath is something developed by the director of FishBase, which is like Daniel Pauly, and he's one of the most famous fishery scientists in the world, and he's the person who created FishBase. So I'm not sure. So before I talk about FishBase, I would like to introduce like something related to my personal story. So I'm not sure if you watched this movie before. It's a what's the name in Thai? Ombak.
องค์บาก
Yeah.
Probably. Yes.
So Ombak is the Tony Jaa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he used to be my favorite when I was like younger, and why do I show this scene? Because like the Chinese restaurant in the Ongbak, yeah, the scene in in this movie really like surprised me, and like how they show up the Chinese restaurant. And why Chinese restaurant? Because I developed my interest in fish when I was really young, because like I was really active and I don't like sitting. Like when I go to breakfast with my parents, I just ask, oh, let's go home or go somewhere. Like, don't sit here. And my parents, of course, like they want to chit chat with their friends. So it's really painful for them, like they have to bring me to a restaurant, but somehow they have to let me settle. And at some point, they figure out one single thing in Hong Kong, like in Hong Kong restaurant, Hong Kong Chinese restaurant, is the fish tank. Because like every time, and yeah, they took me to every time when I'm how you call it, like when I'm naughty, so they took me to a fish tank and look at the fish, and I can spend like long time next to the fish tank. I don't know why. It's just it's very very fascinating looking at the fish.
You mean
So
fish tank in the restaurant, not aquarium?
and also aquarium, but
Okay.
like my family all usually go to Chinese restaurant first, like before the aquarium. Because yeah. I mean, it's quite sad looking at those fish for me when I was young, but I still really enjoy looking at like they swim around, like how do they look like and how do they talk to each other, you know. And this became like slowly and slowly became a part of me. So when I get older, when I became more independable, I just go to like fish market at night or and also every time when I go to different countries, I have to go to the fish market to have a look. So for Thailand one, I only went to Thailand once and was in Koh Lanta. And I look at the fish, this very small fish market in Koh Lanta, and I remember it was like lots of small fish in Koh Lanta. Yeah, not many big fish. But so visiting fish market was just became my habit, or something I have to do like during my travel, and sort of it's a must do. So if there's a terms called like fish watching, like the bird watching, then I'll be one of the experienced fish watcher. Yeah.
How about that taste in terms of seafood and various recipe?
Say again, sorry.
You mean you enjoy watching them in the fish tank? How about enjoy it when you eat it? How about seafood taste? Yeah.
Really, really good question. I don't really eat fish actually. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's not something I like.
Surprise me.
Yeah, I like salad a lot. I like vegetable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I eat vegetable. Most of the time I'm vegetarian, but because I think I developed some kind of love for fish, and then I feel like, and also I like the more you study and you understand, okay, the world is having problem like overfishing, and that's really makes me like don't want to kill animal. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not very a good recipe collector.
Unlike me, I study fish because I love eating fish. That's my reason.
Yeah, what kind of fish do you like the most?
Perch or grouper.
Perch and grouper. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something really famous in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like famous, like, and people love to eat this kind of like predatory fish. Yeah. So that's my story with fish. And I mean, somehow I learned diving and I enjoy watching fish in the sea rather than in the fish market. But still, I always go to fish market because like every time I go to fish market, they must have something new to surprise me. I mean, most of the time. Yeah.
And this photo is fish market in Hong Kong?
No, this one is fish market in Taiwan.
Okay.
I've heard quite a lot of Thai people in Taiwan, isn't it?
I think they go there for like traveling and vacation.
Yeah. Taiwan is because I'm not really sure Thailand, but Taiwan on the east coast of Taiwan is like very deep cliff. So
Oh yeah.
in Taiwan you can see like lots of deep sea fish, and which
Mhm.
is not possible to see in Hong Kong.
Yeah, and good
So,
good press for hiking, trekking.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. So how FishBase is related to my life? Because first I like fish, and then I tell I tell my boss I use FishBase since I was like 19 years old, and then just talking with my boss, and then she was like, okay, then work with this for this project. But how FishBase really come up, it was actually back to 1987, so before we were born. It was basically just an idea between the famous fishery scientist Daniel Polly and an engineer as like Rainer Force. So by that time, Daniel Polly was working on his thesis in Philippines, and they, like back in the old days, there was no computer. So I mean, there was computer, but not very functional like nowadays. So he put all the fish information in the index card. So he has many cards for like different species. So he was thinking, then he talked with Rainer and said, oh, can you like put this data into the same database? And then that's how the fish encyclopedia came up. So let me give a bit history of the FishBase. So FishBase nowadays is, I think, if you never heard of it, it's really okay, because if you don't study fish, it's fine to not hear about FishBase. But FishBase for most of the people in the world is like the fish Wikipedia. So you can look up different, like all the fish information on the same website in the standardized format. How they came up, because like 1987, they came up with the idea, Daniel Polly and Rainer. And then they got funding from European Commission, because with the help of FAO and other big organizations, which is now called World Fish. And then in 1994, it's like something happened, because internet was not very popular by that time, and then they have CD-ROM. They actually have CD-ROM FishBase for people to use, so people can enter the data and look at the data. And 4 years later, the FishBase got online, and then after they work on fish for so long, and then they want to work on other marine life after fish, like apart from fish. So they also create another project called SeaLifeBase. And then in 2010, they start to they start to work on a project that collect information for South China Sea, which is one of the most marine diverse area. And then 4 years ago, they have a birthday, because it's already like 30 years for FishBase and 15 years for SeaLifeBase. And well, like it's actually a lot of work, and the world cannot, Hong Kong alone cannot work on all this data. So there was a consortium panel, and nowadays we have like 13 members in the world to contribute to FishBase, and hopefully Thailand can be one of them, because I have seen some like fish book in Thailand, but I really can't read it. Yeah, but if any audience or like Frank and Gang, if you want, like you can apply for observer role, and then you can go into the consortium after some contribution.
I'm curious why there's no like some from USA.
Wow, good question. I don't know. I don't know why there was no partner from USA. Oh yeah, no, they actually have a new partner. It's a Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
GRI.
Yeah, so now this is the consortium part. And what's really fun working in FishBase is like you can travel, like because every year they have a symposium and consortium meeting, and different year they host in different places. So it's really fun to travel and meet, like those are really wonderful and smart people and really kind people. They also want to contribute in like data sharing. Yeah. So nowadays, I talk about FishBase and SeaLifeBase are like the encyclopedia for fish, Wikipedia for fish, or Wikipedia for like other sea life. But basically most of the information available on paper, on like report you can find on FishBase if we have encode data. So nowadays, like when we look at the data source, in total, FishBase already have like nearly like 60,000 references, and SeaLifeBase have like 40,000 references. And we only collect published data, peer-reviewed data, or added data. If you, in case you have your own data set with like that not yet published, that I'm sorry that we cannot take it. But so what really good about FishBase is all the data is standardized. So you can, I mean, I still find the interface is not very easy to read sometimes. But I'm sorry that this is how we can manage for now. So without the effort of the past 30 years, 35 years, there would be there's no single platform to concentrate all the information we have. So I'm really happy and I'm very proud to work in FishBase about like how to contribute and how to let other people to access data in one go. So FishBase not only for like internal use, because everyone can use it, and I'm pretty sure if you work with fish, then you must have used FishBase for like to look up some details for species identification, and you can like there are more tools you can use on FishBase. Yeah. And what's really cool about FishBase is like in the past 30 years, FishBase has more than like 10,000 citations, which is the top publication that have been cited. Yeah. And well, as you see, like after FishBase got online in 1998, like the number of citations getting more and more. And then if you see like how many people and where people use FishBase, mostly in America and like also in Brazil, mostly in Europe, Australia as well. So this indicate, I would say, because like publishing paper needs money and getting access to internet also costs money. So those places are well developed so that like they can use FishBase more. And for SeaLifeBase, like it's quite equally spread out between US, Europe, and Australia. So after FishBase, there are also, like, as I said, SeaLifeBase, Sea and Aquamaps. I'm not sure if you heard of it. Anyone heard of FishBase? Sorry, Sea and Aquamaps?
For me, just only FishBase and SeaLifeBase. But the rest, two of these, this is my first time.
Oh, this is your first time to hear the Sea and Aquamaps?
Yeah.
Cool. Sea is a fishery data center, so you can extract the fishery data from Sea and Aquamap is a modeling tool. So they use FishBase and SeaLifeBase as a base layer, and they apply different modeling scenario on top. So there would be more study and show like how the data distribution or after like certain IPCC scenario. Yeah. So should I go on? Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, why should I care about FishBase? I guess if you not care about FishBase or not care about the ocean, you won't be listening this seminar today. Because like ocean, we only have one ocean, and then this is the problem identified by World Economic Forum. You can see there like quite a lot of different problems like happening in the ocean, and I'm sure you care about that, or you care about what's happening in the ocean. That's why you're in ECOP and listening to this talk. So among all these different problems, the global challenge for us on the ocean is like, we all know like there's so many fish that it's gone like overexploited, and we know like microplastic everywhere, like turtles eating plastic bag instead of jellyfish, and when you turn on the TV, basically you heard of so many different bad news that's happening in the world. And how do we work on this under such sad scenario? I would say is do the best part that you can do. So for now, like at this stage of my life, I'm contributing FishBase, like because I believe knowledge is power, and then like without knowledge, we don't know how to make decision. And most of the time, if you don't have a centralized database that put all the information together, it takes really long time for us to look up all the references. So like having FishBase or like SeaLifeBase or whatever database actually, the key is to centralize the data and to let people use the data. And I think this is really important. Yeah. And how to make the data, and FishBase never charged any people in the last 30 years, apart from the funder. Yeah. So that's why FishBase really financially struggling recently. And how do you contribute to FishBase? Let me show you a story like that I find in Hong Kong. So this is how FishBase look like when you, this is 2022, sorry. This is how FishBase look like. Like it can be quite boring to some people. And then when you look up the fish data, let's say this is Hong Kong grouper, one of the most expensive fish one of the most expensive grouper you can find in Hong Kong. You can see the distribution range, like from South China to a bit to Japan and to a bit in South Korea. So this is how FishBase look like, but looking at that fish in this picture is actually not very fun, I think, and you would like to see more after than the dead fish. Let's say if you can see the fish, what the fish is doing, then you have more clue of how this fish live in the ocean and how their habitat looks like. So at some point, a few years ago, I met two guys, and they were students in Hong Kong. They were students in Hong Kong University, and they really like diving. So they have a diving tank with them, and then they really like diving, but they see a lot of different marine life in the ocean. But the problem is they can't remember all of them because they saw them, and they after you cannot draw you cannot draw when you dive. It's very difficult to draw when you dive. So they recognize many different sea life in the sea, but they need something to help them. So they bought a camera, and then they saw, oh, there are so many different marine life, and they can record it for people to see. So this is the true story, and they start a project, look at like different sea life, like they're really similar to like different Pokemon. And at some point they have how many people? They have I think at least 300 diver join the program, and they dive and they survey around Hong Kong, look at the marine biodiversity in Hong Kong. And then you see, oh, sorry, those diver, they can be teacher, they can be engineer, or like even a baker. So they just like diving, so they come into the big group and share what they love, take pictures for the ocean. And this is the picture they took. It's really good. And normally when people see this hawkfish, they don't know what do they do in the ocean. But this photo on FishBase, I mean, this photo they took, which I upload on the FishBase later, is actually living in they live with sea cucumber. You see that? Yeah, live with sea cucumber. And when you see a dead fish on the left side, it's not very interesting. But when you look at the live fish, they actually live in like next to barnacle, and they are having the baby in the mouth. And also photo tells a lot of story. Photos tells the fish when they're baby and adult, they are in different color. And I find really interesting that like so many fish, they change the morphology when they were young, and when they become adult, they just, I don't know, become boring. Yeah. And even in the daytime and nighttime, the fish can have different color form. And when the fish sleep, they live with cocoon. This is a parrotfish. Subong, have you ever worked with parrotfish?
Sometimes in the past, just
Yeah.
for diversity things.
Yeah. So my friend, they took photos of this fish, and because most of the time when we read on literatures, we can't really imagine what's really happening in the ocean. But with those diver, when they have photos and they share with us, then we know, oh, the fish is actually sleeping with a cocoon. And why do they do this? Because the parrotfish, they the guess is they want to avoid the predator, so they create a cocoon to wrap themselves to not let the smell go away. Maybe the fish have body odor, I don't know. Yeah. And when you look close with the anemone fish, which this is, I'm pretty sure that you have it in Thailand. Not the Nemo. Nemo. Yeah. When you look at the Nemo. Yeah. When you look at the Nemo baby, you can see the development. And this group of people, they're amazing. They create a lot of new record that never record anywhere. So they also provide some new photos for us. And this is how you can contribute to FishBase. You don't have to be a biologist, so you don't have to be marine scientist. You can just go to the ocean, take some pictures, then yeah, you're helping the information sharing. So last, I would like to thank you, like Swire and the 114E with Fish Survey program. Oh, and one last thing I didn't mention about is the Q cortex here on this. Sorry. This one. So this is FishBase is a really big database, and this database they need somebody to operate the database, right? Because like operate the database need money. So Q cortex is a team based in Philippines, and they operate the FishBase and make sure FishBase is running. Yeah. And this is me when I was 19 working with fish. Yeah. Yes, I think that's my story today.
Oh, thank you so much. I
Welcome.
immediately have one question.
Yes, go ahead.
Like, okay, if like if I have photos and informations of a species of fish that is not yet in the fish base, how can I do? And I want to contribute. Yeah.
Depends on, I mean, well, you can, okay, let's do this.
Mhm.
So let me share. Okay, I'm showing a something wrong to you. So FishBase here, CA. So CA means the FishBase mirror of from Canada is, well, now it's because it's being attacked by AI.
Oh,
So I have to change it to DE. Yeah, DE is Germany.
Deutsch.
the German,
Yeah,
Deutschland.
So when you go to FishBase, or if you have some information, let's say if you have a photo, and well, the one of the best way is you identify the fish first, and then you go to search photo. Okay, definitely not trying to not being friendly today. So
Okay.
yeah, let's say if you have one photo, and it's better that you know the species first. If not, well, let's say in the first scenario you know the fish, then the easier way is to upload your photo. Yeah, upload your photo. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So you know the fish species, and you upload a photo, then you can just upload the photo. Yeah, and just put in like where do you take the pictures, etc., etc. And there will be people to contact you. Yeah. And then if you too slow. So let's say, yeah.
I'm asking this because now I have a few friends that are actually fish taxonomists.
Ah,
Yeah, and they ask how if they can contribute.
yeah. I mean, I can
Yeah.
send. I mean, if they don't mind, I can contact them
Yeah.
for information update. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But yeah, you can just send the paper to us in case you didn't find your in case they didn't find their publication on FishBase. Yeah, they can upload. They can contact people and upload online. Yeah. Yeah, answer your question.
Okay.
So if anyone want to share their image to FishBase, so first thing that according to your answer, first thing they need to know the scientific name of the fish, right?
That would be the best. If not, they can also well, let's say so FishBase has a list of collaborator. So the collaborator is here. And then there will be some people who's specialized in certain fish taxonomy, right? For example, like goby. Goby is difficult to identify.
Yeah,
And
very
then
difficult.
so they have they can help you to contact expert. I mean, FishBase they have contact. I mean, they have staff. They can help you contact with the expert, and so you can just send an email to them, and they will figure out for you. Yeah, I can send you the name later.
Yeah, that's good.
So, what is the biggest difficulty when you use FishBase normally?
Actually, sometimes it's not stable,
Ah,
right? Sometimes it's I cannot access to the database,
yeah, I know why.
and
Yeah.
and sometimes we need to try for many times to get access to the FishBase.
Yeah, this is so that's why they have like different mirrors here, like
Uh-huh.
OLG, SE, and because like CA is down for the moment, you can use like all the others database, but they maybe they are not the most updated database because most of the time, like in the past, they update the Canada one first. Yeah, but SE is very stable. SE and D is very stable, like for me. Yeah.
We have a question here of like for the FishBase, how often do you update the fish classification?
Wow, good question.
Yeah.
Recently there was a big update, but how often? I think it very depends on the literatures. Because recently there was a big change of the classification, so they have to update the taxonomy. But this is quite, I mean, yeah, they have to. So the consortium, some of the consortium member or the working group, we have to discuss internally, like for a while before they really make the changes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I can not tell like how often, but
Okay.
at least once a year before. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah. More question?
Yeah, I have another question.
Mm.
So FishBase is a very big database online, right?
Yeah.
So by running this kind of database, I think it use kind of rather big funding, right? So where does the funding source from for FishBase?
Good. There are international or national or regional funder. So let's say in my case in Hong Kong, the Swire Trust Institute, because they I mean, you know, the Coca-Cola in Hong Kong, they produce Coca-Cola in Hong Kong. So they are a really big company and they have big fund. They have some funding for marine conservation. So Hong Kong U, we apply for funding from them, and so that's why we have it. And another regional funder, you see roughs. This is a regional funder from Australia. So
Oh.
Mindero, yeah, they're local, yeah,
In
but
Perth.
yeah. You heard of it?
Oh yeah. Some just some from University of Western Australia in Perth.
Yeah. So they are very active funder for marine projects as well. But in the old days, most of the funding for FishBase come from European Commission. But now, as you know, like the economy not doing good like anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's actually having problem. Yeah,
Do
but
you
it's
also
really,
have record in terms of like invasive species or how they travel across their indigenous areas?
I think this one. So you have to look up the fish. You have to look up the area first. Let's say this one, then invasiveness. Then you can see like which one in the region is invasive or not.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nice.
but it's very depends on the like if we are able to access the resource, because you know some of the paper, let's say some paper I find out, like some paper in Taiwan, they are not open to public, so they would be difficult. But I think the best thing, like for FishBase, I mean, like personally, I think like if you really want to look up the references, let's say this cichlid, they are abundant in water more than 10 meter, then like they must have reference here. And when you change the reference, then you can, the traceability is very high in the database. Yeah. Although sometimes not looking very tidy, I would say.
Let's try black chin tilapia.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have one question here before I forgot, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Like, do you evaluate the information first before this go online onto FishBase? Or anyone can like adjust the data in the FishBase?
Good. Yeah, it's not like Wikipedia. Only the team or the trained staff, like I mean, I was trained for encoding, but yeah, only the trainer or the trainee can do the modification. Actually, let me find if I can. Yeah, so public cannot modify the data.
I see.
Yeah, but let me show you the back end.
So it means that all the data that put in the FishBase need to be evaluated or like refer from published data or something like that.
Yeah, has been validated, let's say. Yeah. Okay. Here
Because
is sorry, go on.
No, because my I got comment from the Facebook live stream here that they say he say some of the information may not be accurate, like
True.
the ecology of the fish depth distribution, something like that. So yeah.
I agree. I agree. Like some of the information might not be like very updated or depends on the source. So in case the source is wrong, then the information will be wrong as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
But I can show you this one. Can you see the PowerPoint?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the
Yep.
back end of FishBase. So when you enter a species name, like on the left, left image. So when you enter the name, so in this case it's Atlantic cod, and then you press stock, and you like there are information we have. Like when we have information about it, we like the color is on. Sorry, the radio button is on. Yeah. And then this is how the relationship diagram in FishBase is it's quite I don't know how it's like a spider web. Yeah. So when we
Oh.
so when we make one changes, it's quite a lot of changes as well. I
Do
hope
you
this
also
answers-
involve? Do you like also involve with the back end development as well? Like they need to consult with features with you?
Not not for me. Because we have different working group. The IT, the background, the IT and the taxonomy changes. Like they have special working group working on that, and I'm not in those working group. So like I'm not involved in database design. But currently I work with more genetics data. So yeah, it will be online in the end of September, I guess.
What you gonna do if some sort of systematic or phylogeny change? So you update the FishBase when those changes in systematic and phylogeny happens.
Yeah, but that would be decided by another group. I'm not involved, so I can't really tell how it has changed. Yeah, I just know they do update when there's big change. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I hope this is helpful to some of you.
Yeah. And seem like you involved with like outreach and education, right? Do you need to go like for high school and junior high school to like advertise?
Not really for FishBase because like like this most of you when you when you open the website, you say, oh my God, like, how do I read it? So it's quite like complicated system for secondary student and even primary school student. So what I do in my free time was I designed a course about like ocean literacy because like I'm not sure in Thailand, but in Hong Kong, like ocean literacy is not many people. Not many people knows about the ocean we have. Like although like Hong Kong is surrounded by the ocean, but I think the education system is not very ocean friendly, let's say. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure the case in Thailand.
Yeah, just same here. It's not that.
I'm sorry.
It's not that good until now. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in the future, there will be like partner in Thailand or Southeast Asia somewhere. Oh yeah, you have one in Philippines, the Philippines, right?
In Hong Kong, do you have a certain curriculum for like ocean literacy? Oh.
No, we have science, geography. Mostly geography, but just a tiny bit touch about the geology, but really not much about ocean. Yeah, that's why we are trying to promote it in the public. Yeah, I think that's really important. I mean, at least it's something I enjoy to do because like talking with kids, like what's really happening in the ocean, and most of them, if I show them like really nice picture, they would scream. Yeah, and I think this is I mean, they're curious, so don't waste it.
In Thailand, we arrange like a summer camp sometimes, or we have like a program Saturday at Sea. Yeah, for maybe mainly high school students before they enter university and choose their field of study.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. So they can choose like marine programs, something like that.
Since they experience the hardness of this field, they go away. They go away.
So how come you guys didn't go away?
Yeah, this is like selection process.
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes you stay here? Yeah. Yeah. But I think that I snorkel. I snorkel near Koh Lanta. But did I dive? I forgot. And I think it's quite pretty. I mean, at least the water is clear, you know. At least like
Yes.
some of the water is clear in Thailand. And I remember I saw a lot of parrotfish. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Koh Lanta is one of our intertidal sampling site. So I went there quite often as well.
Really?
Yeah. It's one of the most popular island that people visited. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have another question.
Yes.
So we have mentioned about how people can share their fish image to the FishBase database, and then in case that suppose I study some kind of fish, study their something like biology or ecology, something like that. So I have a paper about this, and I really like to share just like the result of my paper like this to the FishBase database. So how can we do this?
Good one. For photo, like the previous one I told you about. But for go to where is that? Here. Okay, let me share screen. So yeah, okay, this happened because I went to CA. Okay. Beforehand. So when you go to FishBase, you press home, and then they will be like email us. And then you can like tell them like what would you like to contribute? Like what do you have? Yeah, that's really helpful. Or I mean, if you don't mind, I can send you an email like for further contact and like the data sharing. I mean, because like contact this guy is good, but it takes some time because they have many emails in a day. But if you don't mind, yeah, I can do that for you.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I'm sorry, this is not very transparent, but yes.
Maybe later.
Yeah, maybe later. Yeah. I don't mind to share my email, like, everyone can contact in case they have follow-up question or yeah. And just being in the sea is very nice, so that's why I like people working with the sea. Yeah, that's why I know Frank. Yep. Oh, did I stop sharing already? Yep.
I'm checking if there is any more question from the live stream.
But mainly FishBase is still primarily on morphology, right? But do you also collect the data in terms of like genetic or DNA, like some sort like that?
Not really. So for DNA, people still go to GTM. What's the name of the? So yeah, there are another database for genetics data, but yeah, the genetic I was talking about was a like special indicator. Well, if you don't mind, I can share a bit about it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my presentation in IPFC.
Oh, it's I think. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's about genetic diversity. So most of you know. Oh, did I share already? Sorry.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So it basically work with genetic diversity, but genetic diversity for a single gene called COI. COI is one of the gene that people use for fish identification most of the time. That's why like there's a lot of COI data. Oops. Okay, sorry, I have to move a bit to plug in the factory. Do you see I'm running out. Hello? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, good. So genetic diversity refers to like the resilient level and adaptive capacity in the ocean of the fish population. So in this case, like the left population, like let's say these two same species of fish, and the only difference is the populations is the same, but only difference is the genetic diversity of the left side is lower than the right side. So that's mean like theoretically, resilient level and adaptive capacity is higher for the population on the right-hand side. And we actually have a study working on like genetic diversity related to the IUCN red list status. So we find out the threatened species on IUCN red list is lower. The genetic diversity is lower than the non-threatened species. And when you look at the x-axis, which is like here, yeah, the threatened species have nearly, it's like half of the non-threatened species. So threatened species is like technically they really have like lower genetic diversity. So now I highlight the threatened species in red and non-threatened species in green. And then when you look at it with real example, the higher where's my mouse? The higher genetic diversity is mostly referred to like species with like non-commercial species like the takifugu or the goldfish. But when you look at fish like let's say like this one, this is the Bombay duck. I mean, the Bombay duck has very low genetic diversity. And why do I put the grade here? Because the Saber grouper and the yellow croaker, they mostly come from how to call it? They mostly come from aquaculture activities. That's why we use these two as a base to compare if they have low or high genetic diversity. So in this case, anyway, higher. So commercial species usually have like lower genetic diversity. That's my key point here. And then since FishBase never seldom work on genetics data, we actually collect lots of COI genetic diversity and we update it in FishBase, and by the end of September I think you will see it. And the problem is like why database is important, because we put all the data in the same database so people can have a look, like if in a quick glance, let's say, like people can have a look in a so people can look at the data like really quickly. So those genetic diversity, they're actually everywhere, but there's no single platform to concentrate those information. That's why we are currently, like now we are working with FishBase for genetic diversity with indicator. So that's it. Yeah.
In Hong Kong, do you still like I would like to say like shark fins, it's still common everywhere, right?
Not everywhere. The younger generations start like stopping eating shark fin. I mean, most of the younger generation I know, and even restaurant, they offer no shark fin, shark fin banquet, because most of the time people have shark fin when they have like banquet, because they want things like fancy, grand, everywhere in the world. But I can see like the system is changing and people eating less shark fin. But still, like Hong Kong is the biggest hub for shark fin trading, which is quite a shame. I don't know why.
So you mean it's not illegal there?
It's not illegal. Is it illegal in Thailand? Yeah.
I think some species probably. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, there's no shark in Hong Kong. I mean, we hardly see shark in Hong Kong. So we just
mostly import.
Yeah, we import fish. And like Spain is one of the biggest shark collector. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't expect this part. So I didn't prepare anything. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have any more questions? Can you have something?
Not yet.
So you can contact Ho. I have his email.
Yeah.
I can share with you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You can invite him to like organize a training specific or special training or workshops.
Yeah, I think we can somehow collaborate to organize like something between like Tommy, like organize something between like Thailand and Hong Kong.
I think like
Yeah.
many people like, I mean, Thai food is really famous, like in Hong Kong, and I love pad Thai.
That's good.
Yeah. But I think people mostly go to Bangkok and like, I know, PP Island, those areas. They never really understand. I mean, most of the Hong Kong people, they don't really know what's happening in Thailand. I think like I think the cultural background is really important for like a local student. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And for both FishBase and SeaLifeBase, what are the next milestones for both platforms?
Wow, good big questions. You can be a manager. Well, at least we have symposium every year, and we talk about like the tasks that we have to achieve in the next year. I think milestone is not something that we want to achieve, but milestone is something we have achieved, and then we realize that it's a milestone. So yeah, I think we're working on it. We're on the track on like improving the system. It just takes time, and yeah.
But for those who want to join like consortium, do they need to come with funding?
Not really, because we have partners from, for example, from Turkey, or from some like African country. They don't have much funding, but I think the key for being a partner or observer is to contribute like certain part of data to FishBase or SeaLifeBase or etc. So yeah, even like all of you can apply. If you really just.
I'm asking in case any university university in Thailand want to join the consortium and help develop database.
Yeah, I wait for you. Next year when you become director. Yeah, but really, thank you so much for like having me here today. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for both our speaker today, Cheuk Ho, and our two moderators, Dr. Kring Phaka and Dr. Seuk Pong. So we're gonna end the live soon, and then shall we meet next live seminar in next week, I think. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for
hopefully see you
coming.
guys in Thailand
Yes.
or Hong Kong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, good. ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
Please still stay. I just end the live.